I don't know if I talked about the situation with the crutches. So, you never want to become narrow-minded, stagnant. Is what I talk about a lot. And how when, you had everything handed to you, some people feel as though, these type of individuals get very lazy with the way that they do things and the way that they present themselves, even the way that they think when they think of others and how things affect others. Not only that, talking about just because you haven't gone through it, certain instances, you acting oblivious to what's going on with the next person just because you haven't gone through it. Not going through something does not make you dumbfounded. It's something there as to why. You get what I'm saying? As to why you think that way. That inconsiderate approach to things isn't the only way to be. And I said on a previous video that everything does not have to be presented or done or thought of in a negative way. The flow of negativity at a very rapid pace, at a very a very widespread way is deliberate for a lot of different selfish reasons. And again, no matter how they attach you to these reasons, you're a means to an end. You're a means to an end. Like, you're expendable. A lot of individuals are making major effects in people's existences in their lives based off of a need to want more, meaning, you basically lingering on a promise of maybe he will, maybe he won't, but then you still have to, like everybody else, deal with all this here and be as much as you are exposed to, and you do know, you still got to do it with the loopholes. You still got to deal with the exactly. So again, the biggest question is like the why keep moving forward in a way just to where you really cutting off your resource sources, you're burning bridges. So there was a topic today on who you possibly could be, future, past, present. Like I said, I don't really want to attach myself to any names when you think of the names of medium, psychic. But if you've heard of it before, you know what they do. If you don't know one, then you ask me, I'll explain it to you. But I'm not calling myself by them names. I'm just telling you, I might end up coming up with my own name for some. But I spoke on a previous video about how a lot of people do their predictions and a lot of people's lives was changed around. And So basically, going over the people that you were supposed to be around and the people that could have or would have become family or friends with you, without having to deal with anyone at any point in existence. Drama, confusion, all of that, like I said in the last video. And you weren't, given a chance to be around them like you were supposed to. So, I knew when things get changed, new occurrences happen. That's not to say if you gather feelings for this individual that you won't care about them enough to want to be around you and them the same. Now, we can go over the thing that makes a person dislike a person or not want to be around them. But if you do a whole list of the things that would be like your red flag or your end all. You know what you are okay with dealing with and what you're not. You know. And so saying all that to say this, would you still want them people to be your family? Would you still want them to be your friends? Like if you know you lost children and then again, if your life get changed around to that much of a drastic way, do they cease to exist? Because again, when you do different things, like you watch movies, right? And they be like, oh, you're gonna fuck up the space-time continuum. You're gonna mess up the balance of existence. Who's to say that this doesn't like for instance, like they act like these people got erased, but what if they never get erased? What if they get like hidden away somewhere? Like, you know how when people die, or when people weren't supposed to die, like when people die and they ain't supposed to be in a certain area, they go to limbo, or when they haven't getting like you hear about different things, like you hear about purgatory, you hear about limbo, you hear about the world in between. Like, where's the different places? Like, again, so there's a problem because I keep hearing over and over again, it's a lot of individuals doing a lot of shit they not supposed to, and that comes with confusion. So again, as much as you're so used to everything moving forward rapidly, and this is why I keep saying everybody need to sit down, come together and talk. When you're used to everything moving so rapidly or flowing smoothly for yourself, don't get so cocky thinking that, life comes so easy to me, to where you overlook stuff. So not only are you negatively affecting, when you think you're doing something in a good way, you're negatively affecting your life, but you're negatively affecting everybody else's as well, especially if you have a big role to play. One thing I do remember vividly is teaching kids is like, your title means nothing if you're not doing anything with it. You're not doing the right things in the right way, and your view of what the right way is, can it be skewed in different ways? When you have a belief system, different systems, right, become belief systems based on somebody else teaching it to you. But who started different belief systems, and is it a possibility of them being confused or them being lied to? And again, can somebody lie to you accidentally within confusion? Yes, they can. Especially when a lot of different individuals, because again, there is confusion within different sicknesses. There is confusion within different experimentations. And a lot of this stuff was going on, during different, when you talk about the different sectors. Okay, so I ended up getting different books for different stuff. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff that comes to me. I don't buy, but it comes to me. And one of the ones that I wanted to continue to read, but it was talking about the different ranks, the angels. So again, I don't think I'm supposed to put this part out of here or not. I don't know. But I mean, if I'm doing it, then they're gonna be sitting in my face while I'm doing it, worrying about the negative coming in. But they wanted me to learn in a certain specific way, meaning amongst certain specific types of individuals, and they did not want it to be tampered with. And they also don't want to start in with negative or starting no drama, starting no new problem up. That's one thing that was repeated around me and within me since I was a little baby, and before I was born. It's a lot before I was born. I can remember, I think I have a previous video up of one of the things that I remember before I was born. And so it's just, I don't know, like, would you though still want those people? Would you be concerned with them? Would you try to make the best for them even if they can't, for you or yourself? It's just a question. All right, bye y'all.